These are the top 5 money resolutions to improve your financial capacity and credit. Get a head start on the new year by setting high impact and achievable money goals. These 5 simple money resolutions are accessible and financially beneficial for everyone to improve their financial capacity and your credit. You can also work with your HUD Housing Counselor at Homeownership OC to implement these 5 money goals. Number 1, create a budget and stick to it. For some, a budget can feel constricting, but tracking your spending can actually be a useful tool to help you understand where your money goes each month. A clear budget can help you set guidelines for what you can afford to spend and help you identify areas where you could cut back. Start by writing down all your fixed expenses, such as your rent, mortgage, cell phone, groceries, and savings. Then you can see how much money do you have left over for flexible expenses like restaurants, clothing, and entertainment. Look at your credit card statement. That's an easy way to see all your purchases in one place. And most credit cards let you review the total annual spending by category at the end of the year, which is very helpful when setting up your budget for the new year. You can also work with your HUD Housing Counselor to create and stick to a realistic spending plan to meet your goals. Number 2, get a higher paying job and increase your income. Job seekers in the new year may enjoy more job opportunities than in prior years as the current job market experiences the Great Resignation. However, note that the situation is not the same everywhere. Resumes should be customized. The interview process may look a little bit different than what you're accustomed to, and it looks like remote work is here to stay. Don't be afraid to ask for the remote option if it interests you. If you're ready to look for a new job in the new year, you might brush up on your interview skills, update your LinkedIn profile, update your resume, and connect with mentors and friends to help you find that new job. Number 3, build an emergency fund and increase your savings. If you haven't already created an emergency fund, now would be a great time to start. Ideally, you'd like to have 3 to 6 months of living expenses in this fund, with the money kept in a low-risk liquid account. If you're retired, you may want your emergency fund to contain up to a year's worth of living expenses. Set up auto payments that go directly into your savings account with each paycheck to increase your savings. And boost your savings when you come into additional funds like tax returns or cash gifts, and set aside a portion of those funds to meet your savings goals. Number 4, increase your credit score. If you have a less than stellar credit, scores below 700, make it a priority to raise it in the new year. You can improve your credit score several ways, including the number 1 way by paying your bills on time and in full, which may include setting up auto pay, paying off debts, and limiting how many new accounts you open, and also cutting back on your spending. It's also important to check your credit and ensure that everything that's on your credit report is accurate. You can access 1 free credit report from each of the main credit bureaus at annualcreditreport.com. This is all at no cost to you. You can also work with a HUD Housing Counselor at Homeownership OC who can help you review, give you an action plan, and help you improve your credit score. Number 5, reduce debts and become debt-free. Payment history is the most important factor of your credit score, which makes it essential to pay your balances on time and in full every month. Paying your whole balance not only helps you improve your credit by reducing your utilization rate, or the amount of credit that you're using compared to the amount of credit that you have, but it also reduces those interest charges and fees that you may carry from carrying the debts from month to month. You may not always be able to pay it in full each month, so at least make your minimum payment on time. This helps avoid late fees and penalties and interest. If you're struggling with your credit card, you're not alone. In fact, about 61% of Americans have a credit card, and credit card holders carry an average of $6,194 in debt. That's according to Experian. So it's not surprising that many people looking to pay off credit card debt are in the new year. Work with your HUD Housing Counselor to go over the debt and develop an action plan to help pay them down. This is one of the best ways to keep yourself accountable and meet your money goals in the new year. We hope you found this information very helpful for goal setting in the new year. If you need help with credit, home buying, foreclosure prevention, or rental counseling, please contact us at homeownershipoc.org, where you can complete your online intake form to get started. All of our services are free of charge, or you can give us a call at 714-204-2314.